Hey, it's Jen. Welcome to Art Scene. We are in Dumbo, Brooklyn on a rainy summer day to visit the studio of sculptor Wynne Noble. Let's go see. Hey, Wynne.
Hi, Jen. How are you?
Good. Great to see you.
You too.
Thanks
Come
for
on
having
in.
us.
Oh, my pleasure. Come on.
What's it like being an artist working in Dumbo, Brooklyn?
It's been a lot of different things actually over the years. The neighborhood has changed so much over the course of the 30 years that I've been here. To start with, it was not the safest of neighborhoods. Now you see all these people and it's great and it's really safe. 30 years ago, you saw somebody on the street and you said, I better change my direction and go a different way because you didn't know who you were going to run into.
30 years ago, you were a bit of a pioneer as far as artists in this neighborhood.
Definitely so. There were people here, but in the daytime you recognized who was walking around, who the artists were, who were, you'd see, occasionally. And at night, it just was deserted.
So tell me a little bit about your work and maybe how that's evolved over time.
Oh, that's gone through a lot of changes. I've been working with clay ever since I was a very small child. And I always wanted to be a studio artist. And I used to focus mostly on functional work. And then I looked at the functional work more and more as objects in space, as sculpture, and took those sculptural surfaces and painted on them as if they were paintings. So it's become a real combination of things for me. I like the object in space, I like dealing with the surface, and over the years there's been an evolution of that conversation, really.
So what are you working on right now?
I'm working on a series of volcanic craters, and they're very organic, they're voluptuous forms, they're hot on the inside and cold on the outside, and I've been making them in various different sizes. A lot of texture and a lot of depth.
Wynne begins the process by flattening a block of clay with a slab roller, transforming it into a sheet. She cuts the sheet into a circle and then places it on top of a curved form to mold it into the desired shape. Once it is dried a little, Wynne scratches the surface, adding texture. Finally, she takes the wet clay, mixes it with some color, and applies it to the textured surface.
After all the different colors have been applied to the inside, I take the two pieces and attach them, join them so that you can't see a seam. So when the piece is dry, I put the color on the outside, colors on the inside, it goes into the kiln. Here's the piece that's in the kiln. I just fired it yesterday. And it's been once fired, it needs one more firing, and that's the glaze firing.
Thank you so much for having us by your studio and sharing your work with us. This is really amazing and beautiful.
You're really welcome. I'm really glad you came. I've enjoyed it. Thanks for coming.
What a great time at Wynne Noble's studio. It was amazing to see and touch her work. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time on Art Scene.